Hey everybody, 5thHorseman here, playing more Kerbal Space Program, and we've got sciencing to do, but I'm not going to actually show you too much of that, but I'm going to show you something interesting. This is where the science was. Remember I was saying that I knew that there were two thermometers on here, but I couldn't find them. Here they are. Here's the second gravioli, the second thermometer, and the second seismic accelerometer. So we are going to take care of that first. We are going to get those things off. Now, I had to modify... see, the thing is... Let me see. I think they have science in them, but I don't think that science is worth anything. So I don't actually want to take that mystery goo, because I like that one. So I'm going to try... Yeah, no, it's I have to take the mystery goo to do anything with those. So let's go ahead and grab the mystery goo. I had to modify the game so that it would allow me to do this. You can't grab the mystery goo normally. Let's go ahead and grab this, and I guess I don't actually want it on the ship here. So I'm going to put it up on the station. Actually, I'll store it in one of these containers. The lights are a little bright, probably. Open container, store. Okay, you've seen what I'm doing here. I'm basically gonna get all these things into the containers. I'm gonna take that other mystery goo off the back. I'm gonna put this mystery goo back on the front, and then I'm going to get the station moved, or get the base moved a little bit. And I'm gonna come back when I'm doing that because I think that might be a little interesting. So I will see you in a minute. Okay, really quick while I'm reattaching this thing, I wanted to show you something that I I asked and was told. You notice how this is set up the wrong way. I don't want it this way. I want it sideways. If you hit the B and the N keys, you can rotate it, which is pretty freaking awesome. I can't seem to get it set the way I want it, but I guess we'll just do that. That's not too bad, actually. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. Okay. But apparently my guy was creeping up the ladder as time was going on. But anyway, so we're all set here. I've got those things all in the thing. I now have... Oops. Stop screwing... Who is this? Nathan, stop screwing around. Get in there. Okay. I don't care what you smell. Okay, so the plan is... Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just do it and I'll tell you what I'm doing and why when I'm doing it. Okay, I'm about to dock these things together, in theory, without any problems. I've already got the science lab docked with the lander, and now I'm docking the fueling refueler with the other side of the science lab. And what I'm going to do here, when these guys get docked together, is I'm going to use the fuel lifter to, first of all, incline the orbit a little bit. And then, oops, using the wrong keys. And then I'm going to, once I've got that, I'm going to lower the orbit down to about maybe 15 kilometers or so to give the lander a little bit of extra, delta V to get down and back up, because his margins are really low, and I know that when you launch from non-equatorial launch pad, I'm just going to turn the computer off because these guys are going to dock, no probs. When you launch from a non-equatorial launch pad, it takes a little bit of extra delta V, and he doesn't have a lot of extra delta V. So I'm gonna use the delta V in this guy to actually achieve that delta V. So we are going to turn off this engine because he's backwards. We're going to leave the station behind. It's basically out of fuel. I don't know if I can actually look at the fuel. Yeah, it's actually not just basically out of fuel. It is out of fuel. So that's good. We don't need it anymore. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to align my orbit. And I need to look and see where I've landed and where I haven't. I know I've landed... I think I've landed in this northwest crater. And then I've placed a... or maybe this far side crater. I don't know, but I'm going to look these up, and then I'm going to tilt his orbit. I'm going to land in 4 different biomes now. Probably this crater here, I think, is a crater. Then I know that these big craters all together share one biome. And I'm just going to land in 4 different ones. It doesn't really matter where I land. I just need to get 4 of them, and then I'm going to have enough science, I think, to unlock the entire tech tree. And if not, I'm going to be missing like a node, and then I can just get that from when I bring my guys back from Moho or something like that. Who knows? But anyway, I'm going to do all that, and I will be back at some point, probably when the Minmus fuel lifter needs to dock with the space station. Okay, you may notice this is not the moon. That encounter, in quotes, with the fueler from 12 kilometers away was ridiculously far away. So I figured, you know what, I'm just going to let it orbit. I'll pick it up later. But I wanted to show you here. I farmed the moon a little bit longer. I got another 300 or so science transmitted back. But I have visited my 8 biomes, so we are ready to bring that thing home. Dramatic shot. Apparently, if you hold down plus... Oh, yeah, it does zoom. Let's do this front. Okay, here we go. Whoa. And eventually... Oh, I can see it off in the distance. Yeah, Don Lorenzo does this with his, and I think I'm going to start doing it here. Dramatic arrival. Okay, we have a lot of science in these capsules. If you look at this here... oh, I'm like, why can't I select it? 58 stored data here. No stored data here. I don't think you can store data here, no. No stored data here. And there's, I think, 5. Yeah, there's 5 stored here. These are duplicates. I figured bring them home. They might be worth something. I got them, so I might as well bring them. And I also found out, I mean, I actually knew this, but I never realized I should do it. While I was coming back up and coming back down, I kept checking the gravioli detector for new biomes. And first of all, it showed me new biomes. And second of all, I got extra gravioli science over some of the biomes. So I got even more science than I thought I was going to get, which is awesome. Ooh, there's a nice shot. Sorry. Might end up being a screenshot. Who knows? But anyway, so it's time to come home, and I think Nathan's going to be the one to bring this thing home because he's actually been quite busy, and he needs a break. In the thing here, we've got Kirsany and Rob. What they're going to do is when Nathan takes off with this thing here, and I was planning on bringing 2 people home, but I figure why bring 2 people home? I'll just bring 1 home and then send him back to Minmus. They are going to bring this whole thing back to Minmus so they can recycle this. And Nathan is going to bring this whole thing back to Kerbin, and this is all going to get destroyed, and this is going to re-enter. But why am I telling you all this when I could just do it? Make sure there's fuel. Yeah, see, we got plenty of fuel. And this thing really doesn't need that much fuel because we're already in orbit. Although it's really not much fuel. It's not enough fuel to worry about. Yeah, screw it. Okay, we're going to decouple these guys from each other. There we go. And we're also in a polar orbit, and quite possibly the worst polar orbit we could be in. So we are going to wait half a month for this to go. And during that half a month, I got a task here. I'm going to go to Minmus to my ore scanner. If you recall, I was scanning for ore on Minmus, and I never. I mean, I did pretty well, but it was kind of a pain because I was scanning it 50 times. But I've got something interesting to show you. If we make sure the scanner's on, let's go up to 50 times like I do normally. And see, now it's coverage, no break in coverage. So now I'm going to speed up to 100. Oh, there is a break in coverage. Did I not? Oh, you know what? Because it's not the Kethane scanner. I only did that to the Kethane scanners. Well, that's annoying. I'm going to fix that. You know what? I'm not going to fix it now because I'm recording. But I'm gonna fast forward. We need to set an alarm here for. You know what? I don't know what Minmus's orbit what Moon's orbit is. So I'm going to do this all. I was in map mode. I'm going to do this all in map mode. Watching Moon. If I can. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Moon until this gets around, so it's parallel to this. So we're gonna be fast forwarding here for a while, and you know what? I don't even care enough. I'm gonna. Oh, I can only go 100 times anyway. So okay, I will be back when we are in a more favorable orbit. Okay, I don't know how many days it was, but it was annoying. Okay, what we have to do here is before we're ready, and we've actually on a bit of a time thing because I waited way too long, Nathan, oh, you'll notice Nathan has a different face. I've installed a visual enhancements pack, which is kind of cool. But he's a chick right now. I don't know what your beef is there, Nathan. What you're doing, but hey, you know, I am not gonna judge. I'm gonna fix that. I just haven't gotten around to it. With the new mod, it's not even new. With the, let me make sure we're aimed the right way. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is somewhere around here. We're gonna do that, and that is in 3 minutes apparently. And it's 300 meters per second. I don't know how much that is. Oh, we're apparently controlling this thing backwards. So let's control from here. There we go. Hey, Kerbin. Love orbital mechanics. I have to burn sideways to Kerbin in order to get there. But yeah, the mod is called. You know what? I'm just gonna burn now. I'm gonna hit F5, and then I'm just gonna burn now. But yeah, the mod is called Texture Replacer. I used to use Universe Replacer way in the early beginnings of this. And you also notice the stars look a lot better. There's not as many of them. The galaxy is a lot. What just happened? Oh. I was like, what happened to my maneuver node? Oh, I deleted it. And I was edge onto this thing, so I didn't notice that my orbit was actually going out. Okay, eventually here we're going to get our... There we go. Yeah, we have so much fuel in this thing, I'm not that concerned about it. But yeah, I used to use Universe Replacer, and it was a little buggier than I liked. Sadly, we're coming in on the dark side, but that's just what happens sometimes. I think I'm going to try to bring it in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it in just to like 45 or so, and hopefully it'll pull us around to the light side. But, I mean, I could actually... You know what? Let's do this. We've got the fuel. It'll be fun. There. Nathan, you're going to come straight down on the planet. I think you're going to be coming in here. Let's see. 6 hours. 7 hours, yeah. So you're going to be coming in here somewhere on the northern hemisphere. Could be water, could be land. Who knows? Who cares? But you are basically set to go now. We don't need anything anymore. Might as well try one more gravioli. Over the Moon's Falls. I definitely have that already, so let's just go ahead and... well, let's transmit it. Why not? But, yeah, when he gets to... Let's go ahead and add an alarm for 5... Now let's go 10 minutes... Oh, wait, no, we don't want Sphere of Influence, though. We want Periapsis. 10 minutes before Periapsis. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, well, we'll wait till the Sphere of Influence change. And that's this guy, right? Nathan. Okay, so Nathan is on his way home. So, now let's go to... This ship has to get to Minmus, which means we're going to be burning prograde sometime around here. And that's going to send us crazily. That is going to send us to Minmus, which is actually, that's not, that is bad. Set Minmus as our target. Although we're actually very close to this. So we should actually wait till we're at the descending node, which is a couple days from now. Let's go ahead and just fast forward to that. Okay, Nathan, you are no longer in orbit around the moon. I don't know if we have gravioli data from high over Kerbin. We apparently don't. Oh, high over Kerbin's Highlands. Now that is interesting. Let's go ahead and keep that data. Nathan, you've got a job here. We're going to actually farm this a little bit. Actually going to put you back in the main capsule. Don't worry, I won't forget you're in there. Can we do an EVA report? High over Kerbin's Highlands? No, this is just high over Kerbin. That's funny. So the gravioli is like worth a ton more than I thought. Go ahead and take the data and... Oh, wait, we got to store it up here. Let's just get in. We're going to check with him every little bit because Kerbin's going to be rotating under him. But the problem is I can't... Actually, I wonder... Actually, wait. Let's try something here. Set Minimus as a target from him. Nah, that doesn't work. Yeah, so... I'm not going to worry about it too much. I've got so much science. I don't think I need science. So let's go back to this guy. And I'm actually going to burn him. Let's control... Oh, I can't control him. Somebody get out of the science lab. Rob, you're going to be flying this crazy boat back. Kirsten's just learning how to fly in space. Here, get your lights on. Is that the door right there? It is the door. Okay, now let's aim this thing prograde, not retrograde. Make sure we're controlling from the right place. Huh, we weren't. Good thing I checked that. Okay. His engines are on. We do not want to decouple, although I don't even know what that decoupler is for. It might have been the other decoupler. Actually, I think it's... Yeah, it's still on there. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to burn... Actually, I can't do it now anyway, because I'm too far past apoapsis. At our next apoapsis, I'm going to burn to get ourselves up. So that we can... and we no longer have our descending node and ascending node, which is a little annoying. Actually, almost looks like we're past it. You know what? What happens if we... You know what? Let's do this. Let's set one for our next orbit here. Where does that take us? Oh, I need the orbit so I can see the... Yeah, that's what it is. I need an orbit outside of moons so I can see the ascending and descending nodes. So see, that is bad. So we need to fast forward a little bit. And then move this maneuver node. Actually, let's use this here. Let's move it positive in time. And then we also apparently need more prograde because of that. But not a lot. And if we move it positive in time again... Trying to get my apoapsis and my ascending node here to be the same place. And I don't care about an encounter right now. All I care about is getting my orbit interacting with Minmus at the right time. Okay, it looks like that's the way I want to go here. I was just moving my... Yeah, see, this is going to be a crazy orbit, but the important thing is we're going to always meet right here. And then once I get out here, I'm going to do a burn to actually meet with Minmus out here. So we're going to be doing this burn. It is in... Yeah, we don't care about this apoapsis anymore. Actually, I do care about the apoapsis still. Well, you know what? It's only 50 minutes from now that I'm doing this burn. Yeah, let's do it now. So, let's crank up time and get to that maneuver node. And remember, Nathan, how I said I wasn't going to forget about you? Well, I forgot about you. What I forgot in particular was that I wanted to set a periapsis alarm so you didn't end up crashing into the planet. I'm going to set it 10 minutes before, although I think that's way sooner than I need to. I just don't want to screw up. So let's see if we are too far from object, even though I can get science for it. Okay, high over Kerbin's water. I'm not going to bother for one science. Okay, so. But we might as well speed up time a little bit. Say 5 minutes. I'll check every 5 minutes here. Or every 15 minutes, because I hit time warp too much. Let's say grasslands. Okay, we've already got that. Jump to ship and restore maneuver node. Okay, now we got to aim ourselves at this maneuver node. Let's make sure we're aiming or controlling from the correct place. We are. We're going to get aimed at this maneuver node, and it can't be that long because this ship isn't that expensive. This ship isn't that heavy. Although we we saw what it was like getting this thing off moon, so it is a little lumbering. I might just recycle the whole darn thing. So let's go down to 2 minutes. I'm gonna hit F5 here. We'll do a test burn at 2 minutes. Three-minute burn. So we need to go down to about a minute and say 20 seconds or so. Okay, and I won't make you sit through this. I will be back when we have a moon encounter orbit. Okay, we're almost there. Figured you'd want to see the end result here. I'm bringing my apoapsis right up to touch this and stop. I think that'll do it. And I think I might have RCS to, you know, can you do this here? Add a maneuver node, and then if I double click the maneuver node. There we go. I thought I could focus on a maneuver node. Okay, now I can actually look here. Looks like I went too far. So let's try RCS and see if that actually does anything here. It does. Sweet. So I can just bring this down. And now we are right there. Our apoapsis and our ascending node are very close to each other. And our orbit basically crosses Minmus's orbit. And we're cruising away from the moon. Sadly, it's the night side, but we got a little bit of lights here. There's only one storage place inside this thing, so Kirsty, you're gonna ride in the relative luxury of the science module, while Rob's gonna stay in the command module to control this crazy boat. But yeah, when we get out here now, what we're gonna do is we are going to do a maneuver to get us a Minmus encounter right there. We actually have to... Can we bring it in to make that encounter less? No, we can't. We have to bring it out. Yeah, it's just not a big deal. It's just a little annoying. Just to get the encounter, I can fiddle with it. I don't care that much. Just get it working here. So we're going to be leaving Moonsphere of Influence. And then I think we're going to land Nathan and then call this a day. So let's go ahead and... Because we don't actually care about this except for the fact that we don't want it to screw up anything. So... And then our 3 to Minmus, we'll do that in the next episode. So let's go ahead and switch to Nathan. There he is. Let's check and see if we're over a different area here. Kerbin's water. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and just fast forward the hour. Are you worried, Nathan, that you're dropping? Let's see. Close the arm. We don't actually care about that. Yeah, we don't care about that. Let's go ahead and check this guy again over Kerbin's water. Make sure this guy is now in a... Yeah, he has left Moon's sphere of influence, which is good. Okay, let's fast forward. Let's see, we've got 3 hours until you can land. So let's go down to actually 3 hours. Okay, check the gravioli again. Hey, Kerbin's deserts. Let's go ahead and keep that data. You get out. Here's something I found out. If you leave this menu up when you get out, it'll still be up, and then you can just take the data and hit F to get back in. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go down to 2.5 hours. Or an hour and a half. Probably shouldn't be speeding up that much. Log gravity data. Kerbin's water, yeah. So I'm trying to actually watch Kerbin and log gravity data. Grasslands. I was hoping we'd be over some deserts or something. or some mountains, because those mountains are right there. Looks like we might come in on the land, which is cool. Let's see if we're over the mountains now. Grassland still. I mean, I guess we're like right here. Okay, now we've got to be over the mountains. Highlands. I don't remember if we got that or not yet, but let's go ahead and keep it. EVA. Take it. Get back in. Yeah, we already got it, so no big deal. Let's go ahead and transmit it. Why not? And then, yeah, we're going to go down to... We are 4 minutes from our 10-minute alarm, so I'm just going to delete it because we don't really need it anymore. We are, yeah, let's go down to 1 million, or 1 million meters, I guess, 1,000 kilometers. Check our gravity data again. Mountains, keep it. EVA, take it, get back in. Then I'm actually going to log it again and transmit it, because I think that'll give us this extra, like, 4 science. Okay, and let's see. We are coming down. Oh, we've got all of our numbers for our meters now. Let's go down to, say, 7,000. We might be able to get a shores here. Log gravity data. Highlands. No, we already have it, so let's reset it. Yeah, looks like we're not going to get shores, so we're just going to come down. Actually, we might get shores still. We might actually end up in the water. And I just realized something. Nathan, you got to get out. You cannot be in there when we come down. It's a little hectic here going on. Yeah, no more logging anything. So you know what? Let's just dump this. We don't need it. Undock. Goodbye. This is going to be an interesting landing. These are the ones we like. Do not try this if you have deadly reentry installed. Yeah, we're just gonna plummet into the atmosphere. It looks like we're either going to land right on the shores or in the water. It looks like, yeah, definitely water. Oh my. Okay, here we come. Here comes the atmosphere. We're going to smack into the atmosphere like a slap. Oh boy, there we go. And here comes re-entry heat. We are moving at 3,000 meters per second. We're actually still accelerating. There we go. I don't dare hit the parachutes now. Oh, there goes our ship. 2,000. This is proof that you can come in from basically any height and survive in this game. Yeah, yeah, deadly reentry or things like that, he would be totally dead because he was at... I don't even want to know what the G-forces were. You know what? I do want to know what the G-forces were. If I hit F3 right now... 39.7. I hope you don't mind, Nathan. Okay, now we are 2,000 meters above the water. When we get to 1,000, I'm going to hit the chutes. And we're coming in at a very sedate... Oh, there we go. Nicely done. Nathan, you are a hero to Kerbal kind because you are bringing home somewhere in the vicinity of 4,000 to 5,000 science in your probe here. Moon, thank you for all the science. Thank you for the Kethane, even though you didn't want to give it up very easily. We'll probably never go back to Moon. That's it for Moon in this series. There's really no reason to go back. Sweet. Go ahead and EVA. I can't imagine that you don't have all the science. Yeah, go ahead and keep it. EVA report. Wow. We never had an EVA report from water. That works for me. Okay, recover. And it crashed. Okay, whew. The game apparently saved its state. after I had landed. And we still have all of our science. We got 7 data here. We've got 58 here. Whew, okay. Nathan, back out because I have no idea if this surface sample was gotten. Keep it. EVA report. Keep it. Get back in. Oh, apparently it was right there. So let's try to recover again. Yay! 4,148 science. 5 grand total. Now it's time to spend it. I'm basically just going to buy everything. 4 grand total. These cost 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 3 grand. So actually we might not have enough. But so let's be picky here. Bigger parachute. Don't actually want it yet. Ion. I am very curious about ions. Little probes. I need those little probe cores. I hate not having them. You know what? Let's just go ahead and buy this. Oh, that's the end of that. And ions, we'll buy those. Okay. Oh, yeah, we have plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So let's just pick them up. Oh, there's more. But wait. There's more. These cost $1 grand, so I guess we're not getting this. But I don't need an electromagnet. I don't use that part of it anyway. So let's just buy all these. Oh, what's this? 0 bypass. Don't care about that. More stuff. QBE probe. More probes. Yeah, I don't care about. I don't actually care about this stuff. I just want to unlock it. Yeah. Oh, what's up here? Electric reactor unit. Never used it. Don't want it. Apes can't do that. Unlock all nodes in the tech tree. Yeah, these are bonus nodes for mods, so they don't actually count for that. Okay, well, I have done it. I have unlocked the tech tree. End of series. No, just kidding. We still have a lot of work to do. We have to go back to Minmus and start building our probes to send us to places like Moho, because we got to go pick up our dudes at Moho. Me and Waffles are at Moho. We're going to Eve to set up our Gilly base and eventually our Eve base. We're going to Jewel to set up 5 bases there on each moon. We've got an Eve back to Kerbin window. We're going to Duna eventually to set up a base there. We're going to Elu to set up a base there. We don't have a window to Dre, but we do have Sean Wise. Let's jump into him. Psst. Nobody tell Sean Wise that we've unlocked the entire tech tree. Poor Sean Wise. He is writing himself out. He is happy. He's like, I'm going to get science for the guys. They're going to be so proud of me. But yeah, he is way out here. He's got a maneuver node someday that's going to get him an encounter with Dre. What is it? 21 days from now. So I mean, it's coming up. I mean, it's before we do anything. It's before we launch our next Moho probe, etc. So, I mean, and he'll eventually get to Dre. Let's see, it's 160 days from now. So yeah, he'll be getting to Dre after we launch everything. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But yeah, no more science. No more landing. No more doing science things. I'll probably bring science with me just for the fun of it, just to kind of simulate, because we would. But no more grinding, which is awesome. Yeah, so next episode, we're going to probably build the ship that's going to go save us from Moho and launch it. And then if we have time, we'll do the Eve mission as well. And the Eve mission is probably going to be the 3 guys who are coming up right now. They're going to go and they're going to set up mining operations on Gilly, which will be awesome. So I hope you're looking forward to that. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I am 5thHorseman, and I will, as always, talk at you later.